Good morning, children. Today we will discuss chapter 9, that is reproduction in animals. Reproduction, it is a process by which living organisms produce more living organisms of its own kind. So when any living organism is producing more living organisms of the same kind, we say it as the reproduction. It is essential for the continuation of a species. Okay, if we want that a particular species should live for a long period of time, then they should give birth to the another one. Okay, they should give birth to their offspring. Otherwise, that species cannot be continued. So, reproduction is very, very important as it ensures the continuation of similar kind of individuals generation after generation. Okay, now we are having the modes of reproduction. We have two modes of reproduction. Here I am discussing about the modes of reproduction by which animals reproduce. Children, we human being, we also comes under the category of mammals only. Okay, so that's why we also have any one reproduction, that is among sexual or asexual reproduction. So we are having the sexual reproduction as the mode of reproduction. Okay, now here the first thing which I would like to discuss, it is the gametes. So what are gametes? Gametes are the cells which actively participate in the process of fertilization. Okay, so the cells which actively participates in the process of fertilizations, we say it as gametes. Okay, so we are having different male gametes and different female gametes. Okay, so first we will see that what is sexual reproduction, the type of reproduction in which fusion of male and female gametes is there, that we say as the sexual reproduction. Okay, so when the fusion of male and female cell is there, that time it is the sexual reproduction. Okay, so in humans we have the sexual reproduction. Okay, and we give birth to the young one. Okay, as you have seen that the cat, they give birth to the young one, the dog, they give birth to the young one, the cow, buffalo, they give birth to the young one. Okay, so here the human beings also, they give birth to the young ones. Okay, so now when we are discussing about the reproduction in human beings, just observe here, in human beings, male and female, they have different reproductive parts or organs. Okay, they are having different reproductive, different cells also, that means the different male or the female gametes, as well as different reproductive parts also. Okay, so this is the male reproductive part. The same picture it is given in our NCERT book only also, children. So here in this one you can see about the male reproductive organ, and in this male reproductive organ you can see here the sperm duct, this the pipe shaped which we can see, it is the sperm duct. Here this is the testis. Okay, this is the testis and this is the penis. Okay, these are the three main parts of the male reproductive organ. The male reproductive organ include a pair of testes. So pair of testes is there, two sperm ducts are there, and a penis. Okay, the testis produces the male gametes called sperms. So testis is only the organ which will be going to produce the sperms. Okay, now millions of sperms are produced by the testis. Okay, so millions of sperms are produced by the testis, and though sperms are very small in size, the size of the sperms are very small, but then also they are having the head, they are having the head. You can see here that the head is there. This is the head of the sperm, this is the middle piece, and this is the tail of the sperm. This is the tail. Okay, this is the tail of the sperm. Okay, so sperms, though they are very small in size, but then also each sperm has head, middle piece, and the tail. Okay, so, and it is actually a single cell. Sperm is a single cell, and which is having all the important cell components, as we have seen in the case of when we were studying the cell structure, that the important functions of the cell are there, important components of the cell are there. So this cell also is having all the components and is able to perform all the functions. Okay, now we will discuss about the female reproductive organ in humans. So when we are discussing about the female reproductive organ, in the female reproductive organ we are having the ovary. Okay, you can see here we are having the pair of ovaries here. Okay, so in the female reproductive organ we have the pair of ovaries, and here the oviduct is there. This oviduct is only known as the fallopian tube. Okay, so this oviduct is only known as the fallopian tube, and this is the uterus. Okay, so this is the fallopian tube and this is the uterus. So ovary produces, this ovary only produces the female gametes. So female gametes are produces only by the ovary only, and that we say as the ova. Ova are basically the eggs. Okay, so these are the eggs, and in human beings a single matured egg is released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. So every month single matured egg is released by the ovary, okay, into the oviduct. It means egg is released from the ovary and it is going to the fallopian tube. Okay, so the released into the oviduct by one of the ovaries every month. Uterus, then this egg is coming and staying here. Uterus is the place where the development of the baby takes place. Okay, so as we have seen for the sperm, the egg is also a single cell basically. Okay, so egg is also a single cell. So when we are observing the egg, that time we are watching that in the center nucleus is there. In the center nucleus is there, and we are having the single cell that you can see as the human ovum. Okay, so here as we are having the sperm as a single cell, similarly human ovum is also the single cell. Okay, so children, please study carefully. Whatever doubts are there, you are welcome during the online classes. Okay, so thanks a lot to all of you.